Hi everyone, this is Zefi from I'm Zefi and I love to scrap. I haven't been online for ages, I know. I suppose winter nights are difficult. One just wants to curl up in bed with a good book or something. Anyway, I was busy working on this layout and I thought I'll continue with some company. I've misted this paper, so it's a Bo Bunny paper from the Lost and Found collection by Jen Allison. It's Breeze Everywhere, the name of the paper, and I've changed it quite a lot. You can see I have stamped it, sprayed it with my Lindy Stamp Gang. You can see the butterfly here I have cut out and I'm going to use up there because my photo is coming over there, so I didn't want to waste that image. I've done a couple of things to this page. First of all, I used the new mask and I've just been using it, playing with it now. The Tim Holtz mask, the burlap, and I had originally used I wrote it, now it's gone. Anyway, it's like a very shimmery 3D paste. You can actually see it here. I actually shared a bottle with a friend of mine over there, and I did that first, but then I sprayed with Lindy Stamp Gang with the brown here, which is cattail copper brown, and then I also sprayed a little bit with Afternoon Delight denim, but my Lindy's nozzles are blocked. And I actually heard someone say on YouTube the other day that one can get, they can send you new nozzles or stuff, so I need to actually see into that. So what I do is I just empty some out into my little mini mister, which is a pain in the neck, I must say. And I just used a little mask that I've had for ages. It's the Tattered Angels mask here, this little one. I first put it down and sprayed the brown, and then I lifted it and put it on the top here, and then I sprayed the blue, so that's why you can see a bit of the brown underneath there. And then I did the same at the bottom. I'm just looking at it now and thinking that maybe I want to add some more of this 3D, this brown stuff. Walnut brown, metallic walnut brown. It's like a glitter paste. And that's why I had my photo out now, and I was wondering whether I should add a bit more or whether that is enough. Quite like that little bit there. And I was putting it on with my finger, so I might add a bit more down at the bottom, I think. Just want to put this away quickly. I'm going to add a tiny bit more here. And of course this mask is completely different, so I can't even see how I had placed it before. I suppose one should use a little sponge or something for this. But I love using my fingers. There's something about getting your hands dirty that I like. You can hardly see that. I'm going to do this layout for the challenge on Color Stories Inspiration, which is CSI, and I often play there. And they have a challenge going on for a magazine called 365 Scrap, and so this was an extra challenge this month, and I really loved the theme. I've added a link in the chat box so you can pop over and take a look. I think that's about it. Just a little bit of glitter just to bring in the brown, because there's brown. CSI has a color challenge and you've got to use all the colors excuse me, and then they have what they call evidence, and you've got to choose 2 bits of evidence. So you know, just offhand, I think it's lace, ribbon, metal this week. Let me tell you what it is. Let me quickly have a look. Flowers, jewels, metal, fabric, decorative border, texture paper, rub-ons, ribbon, lace, stamps, vellum. I'm going to use quite a lot of those. And then your testimony is your journaling, how and what you journal, and I'm going to use the one that says you're journaling in a journal, you know, box that's got jewels on it, and I think I'm going to use this bit. The paper had beige writing on here, and I've gessoed it all out so that I can do my journaling in there. So this is basically, I think, almost ready for me to go. I'm wondering if I should add a little bit more of this white. It just takes a long time to dry, but I'm actually thinking I may add some. Just a tiny bit more. These modeling pastes and stuff are quite expensive, so we often share them, because inevitably it dries up or something before you can use it all. So I prefer to share it, and I think that's it. I may put a little bit more down here, because this was white and sparkly, but then when I put the mists on, it's the first time I've used this, so I wasn't sure what it was going to do, and the mist, I thought I'd be able to rub the mist off it, but I couldn't, so we'll just add a little bit again. I just want to go and rinse this quickly. Okay, I'm back. Okay, and so I'm going to have to just zap it with the heat gun a bit. I love the colors of the special file. It was so romantic and lacy, and it would have been perfect, and a lot of girls used it for a wedding layout. But I'm on this mission to use up the photos that I've got printed. I've got so many photos lying around that have been printed and not used. So that was my challenge for a while. Yesterday I did quite a bit of like Project Life type of thing, layouts, just writing the story of the photos. There's lots of photos that you print for layouts and then you don't use, or mini albums, or you have double of. So can you see there's a big wet patch in the middle here still? Okay, let me tell you what I'm using here until that dries. I've got a photo of my daughter taken in 2006, ages ago, and I've spray painted this bit of corrugated board, and I'm thinking of using that as a mat. And then I've cut out some doily, and I think this will be good for the bordered edges. I'm thinking of adding bling onto the butterfly. I've got this metal filigree bit which is quite pretty. I just want to get the chat out quickly. Hi Nectaria. I don't know why I couldn't see my chat in the other window, so I've just opened a new window. There we go. How are you working on? This is rather wet. I just need to quickly dry it. What are you working on, Nectaria? Are you ready for the next challenge? The girls are all playing in the Supreme Scrap Challenge tournament. I also played, but I got knocked out yesterday. Wasn't very good for my ego, I must say. Anyway, it's been quite entertaining, to say the very least. So they're posting the new challenge tomorrow. Last week they wanted us to do a double page layout of the area near our house, our favorite spot, which was 1,000 steps away from home. And I mean, everyone got so confused, it wasn't even funny. I think I'm going to stick these things on. Let me just lay it out first and then we can start sticking. That stuff is still a little bit wet at the back there. I'm thinking of a bit of gauze right at the back. It's not wide enough though. I'm wondering if I should take out a little bit more. Now of course the moment you cut it, it makes your life difficult, but can't even remember where I've got the rest of the gauze. So I'm an incidental scrapbooker. I think I scrap whatever I find in front of me. That's it. I'm putting glue down on this. Where did I leave the glue? Well, Nectaria, having cards around is always a good thing. I actually usually make cards for my father-in-law, so he has, when he gets invited to baptisms and weddings. Where is this bottom thing? I actually think I must stick the lace down with Lindy's. Oh, business cards. Natalia, this is a lovely challenge and it's for a magazine, so why don't you try it? The theme is so beautiful and the colors are so beautiful. I've got a number of photos out because I just loved it so much. I inevitably get glue and stuff on my photo. I'm going to stick this little bit onto my photo. I'm completely off screen. I don't know why my camera... Anyway, I reorganized my desk and I brought all my papers up a little bit and the camera is stuck in the paper, so my camera is almost off my desk. So I need to see to it. Nectaria, did you hear that I changed my whole scrapbook room here? It's so much better. It's really working so much better. I'm just adding layers. Lace is one of the bits of evidence. I'm trying to decide whether I want the lace up this way. I think I'm going to put it up that way. And then there's this lace as well. And I took out a bit of tulle as well. I'm thinking of adding that there. I'm not quite sure. It also says velum, and I'm thinking of putting this in. I'm not sure. Just a little envelope for some journaling, and then maybe I can write a little love letter to my daughter. This is a little wing that I made a mold with silicone, just the one that we stick the glue, and I've covered it in this 3D stamp stuff. Oh, Elvira, hello. Tikanis. It's a Kala Elvira. Elvira's just joined us. I often, if I'm sure about stuff, I often do this to my embellishments. I add the layers of stuff behind them, and then this little flower is now going to be like one bit. Can you see I added the bit of tulle and the velum? Can you see that? So that's going to be one. And I actually think I need to stick this photo down. Kan is Elvira se kala. Oh, this is the only glue I've got left, and I hate this glue. I hope this sticks now. Did your dad have a good flight, Nectaria? It must be such a tiring flight from Australia. I don't know how I'm going to stick this down. I actually think I actually need glossy accents, I think, for this. This bottle of glossy accents is ready for the dustbin. In fact, I think it's going to go there today. Girls, I'm going to stream for an hour, then I'm going to log off and then stream for another hour because I want to put this video on to YouTube, and if it's too long it's no good. Are you not serious, Nectaria? When he comes home he's going to like be exhausted. This is such a lovely filigree bit. I got it from, I can't remember, it's either Miss Garden Grove or from Shabalicious. Hi Dave Army, how are you? Okay. Now what have I got glued down and what haven't I got glued down? I'm just going to add some glue here and put down my little chipboard piece too. There we go. I could have used hot glue, but it's so beautiful, Nectaria, and it's really quite economical too. There's a girl in Norway that has a exhibit store called Shabalicious, and I bought quite a lot of stuff from her. Lily is her name, and I want this lace here. It's at an angle. I actually think I'm going to put on the hot glue gun. Okay, I'm here. When I reorganized my craft room, I had to move my plugs further back. So I basically have to climb under the desk to put the plugs on. So I'm thinking flowers. Very basic stuff. Nothing very exciting. I think that must go in there. Oh, and then I had this piece of paper. Where is it? I must tell you about this paper, and I had another piece and I really don't want to lose it. I had it in my other layout too. This is just paper that I use to mop up my inks. And then I've pressed it all through the Big Shot. No, I want that underneath here. And this can go in here. This little piece is the little border, the writing at the bottom of the page, because the back of this page is spotted. So guys, if you've ever tasted this tacky glue, it's disgusting. Just got some in my mouth now. It's so bitter. And I had another piece of spotted. Go by me, are you from South Africa? Why do I get the feeling that you might be South African? The army bit of your name reminds me of a South African name. I think it's going something like that. Can you see? I usually just, whatever I find on my desk goes in. I also quite like this. I should have actually put this underneath here. There we go. And there is already glue there. We'll just see. Now I'm happy. Look, it's just a little bit of ribbon with a tiny bit of blue stitching through it. Oh, you're from the USA? That's nice. Nice, and it stays still there, hey? It's nice and dark here already. We're all in Athens. At least the 3 girls online and myself. Where in the USA are you from? I was reading somewhere the other day, they were saying that the clear silicone sticks make a lot of threads. We must buy the milky ones, apparently. The milky ones are better. They don't make so many strings. I must actually notice it and see. I've never noticed that before. I haven't decided on a title for this layout. I'm going to use this paper line, and I'm thinking of just the one word title, either pretty or I don't know. I like this in here, and I think I want just a little bit of brown there. West Coast. Nice. You guys have also had freezing cold weather, hey? It's been crazy. Crazy weather worldwide. Can you see, this is just a tiny strip of paper, and yet I think it's going to be quite effective in here, just like that. Look. There. And I think now we can put the flowers in. I'm actually thinking I might use this to just at the back there. Something like that, and I want one more piece of lace, and I think the other piece of lace is going to come in underneath here. Nectaria, I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. I think I want to start a little mini. I haven't Well, the last mini I made was my pink mini, but I'm thinking I'm wanting to make another mini album. Although I've got so many projects I want to finish. I found some drawers on the side of the road again, and I want to make a notice board out of the one, and a pin, like a pin board out of the one, and like a shadow boxy thing out of the other one. This thing didn't stick. You see, this glossy accent is I won't say what, just came off. Luckily it didn't mess my photo. Elvira, did you finish your project you started on Sunday? And I think that's about it. What do you say? And then I'm going to do, I think, a little journaling paper with this. Just this bit that will go into there. And it needs something up here. These are old book pages that were on my desk when I was tidying it up just before streaming, and I gessoed them quickly, and I'm wondering if I should tuck a piece in there. Just there. And I had some more of this My Mind's Eye. I had one more of these. I think these two are going to come in here. That's going to come in at the back, like that. And this one will come in over here. There we go. Hello Katerina, how are you, my love? Did you get it in? I bet you your password is 1976. Yes, they're beautiful, Katerina. They're my favorite colors, the brown, the teals with the browns. Let me show you what I'm doing so long. I've just stacked up a whole lot of stuff. Basically having fun. I need to see what bling I can add. But I think I'm adding these things so long. And I want to cut a little tag for here. I should have actually measured the envelope before I stuck it down there. Would have been easier to cut the tag, hey? I think about 6 centimeters will be good. line about there. Here we go. Alina gave me this envelope. She got her Studio Calico little thingamajiggies in it, and she passed it on to me. So I'm going to journal a little love letter to my daughter here. This has got black, brown on the other side. I love this Bo Bunny paper. It was one of my favorite lines. I've been hoarding it for ages. I don't like how this is sticking out. I want it to be a little bit further in. That's it. And I want it more brown. My new love is the walnut stain. Since I bought that, I don't use my vintage photo anymore. You remember we used it with Anna in Ghent. Okay, so this can come in here now. I'm wondering if I mustn't put that on a bit of a pop, little pop dotty thing. Come, I need a title for this page, girls. We were in Corfu in 2006. I don't know what I should call this. Usually I know. I don't know why I don't know today. I need to find some bling. Now. I wonder if this hot glue will now melt. Hello, Villy K. Who's Villy? Do I know you? I need a title. Come. These were my other two photos for this challenge. My son and my sister, or my other daughter and I. Or this one. These were 3 photos that would have been lovely for here. So I can actually do another 3 layouts with this color theme. And sometimes it's well worth it to do that. Once you've got everything out, look how nice that looks here. This is from Flo. Remember Flo, Katerina? I was wondering if I had any. I'm really low on like blingy kind of stuff like this. I could have added some pearls, but I think it will be too much. The brown pearls are quite nice. We'll see now. Okay, where's the butterfly? Here she is. I'm wondering whether I shouldn't first journal and then put the butterfly on. What do you say? Yeah. Welcome, Billy. Billy, if you need to ask me anything in Greek, you're welcome to write in Greek. I can read Greek. I speak it a bit funny, but I can read it. I'm bringing up the butterfly because the evidence says jewels on your journaling spot, I think it was. Yeah, add jewels to your journaling spot. So I'm going to journal in there because I don't meet any of the other criteria besides the letter, the love letter, which I'll actually do. And you know what I want to do to this butterfly too is I want to give her some wires or stamens. What also works very well for butterflies is a little bit of gut. Well, I hope it's going to work. Just a little bit of hot glue. Come now. Look. Okay, this butterfly, like I told the girls at the beginning, was cut out of the paper from the back here. See? And she's now become an embellishment that matches perfectly. She's going to go up there, and there's another 2 butterflies, so that makes a nice little grouping there. I'm thinking I'm going to add this brown flower in here somewhere. And I like this blue one too. I'm moving this one down a tiny bit, and I'm putting the brown one on top. There. And then this blue one in here too. So then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, which I think is good. And where did the little pearls go? The brown pearls here. Okay. Just a tiny little pearl in there. And then I'm thinking of the white pearls somewhere. There are not many, but I think they are going to work, because white is in the challenge and this is just little leftovers, and I'm thinking of just a little bit there. These are just little leftover bits and pieces. Sorry, I lost you guys. Katerina, you saw what I told you about the butterfly, hey? Yes. Sorry, I just seen that now. Katerina, this paper is ancient. It's so beautiful though. I've been hoarding. I've got a few pieces left, and I've just kept them. I love it so much, but for this color challenge, the color was perfect. I'm thinking I want to put a little pearl on the 6. Just a tiny little one here. Just there. And I want something behind that as well, I think. It seems to be sitting all on its own there. I think that looks better over there. I don't know. I don't know where my chat has gone. Hold on. Oh, Dar, are you here too? I've just seen your name now. Arlene, Darlene, hello. Okay, so what should we call this? And I want to squeeze the title in here, and I think this is going to be too big. I'm thinking of pretty. Is that very boring? Completely. You can say it, it's completely boring. Reflection of time. And where exactly do you think I'm going to put that big title? Please tell me. Darlene, did you see I've started doing the art lesson on Tam, so I'm really happy. Reflection on time. It is a reflection of time because this is so long ago. Should we put some rub-ons in? That's lovely. I like reflection. Can definitely do that. I like that reflection is good. Although we have a challenge on with the word new, but well, it wasn't very inspired. I might do a journal page with it. Katerina, did you guys see my page with my doll? I've just put some rub-ons on that journaling spot. Can you see? And I don't think it needs anything else unless we put a few rub-ons in here. Just there. Ah, yes, I like that. Look, just a few in there. I am Zephy and I love to scrap, and the 2 is with a number 2. Yes, okay. There you go. I allowed links. This was for the CSI last week. Let me write it for you. This is just a little bit of misting and a bit of whimsy. I had such fun doing it. Reflection is nice. I like it, especially with the water behind it. I think this is very much done. What I do want to do though is I want to ink up the sides. Pleasure, my love. I always find that a bit of a brown border just it will just bring in the whole. Oops, I don't think I wanted to really do that. It will just tie the whole thing in together. Katerina, you really love butterflies, hey? And I'm going to show you my candy girls. You saw them actually. You see now, as soon as we give it the brown border, it all just ties in. Here we go. I like reflections. This is for scrapbookers in Greece, Katerina, as well, because I've missed it and masked. So I'm going to put this in for scrapbookers in Greece. It's got a challenge on, and I'm going to use it for CSI as well. Can you see I use the mask? This is a Tattered Angels mask from 100 years ago. I just mustn't lose the butterfly. She's going to go there, but I'm going to journal in there. And I'm going to use reflections. I like it very much. But this will never fit, not with these things. Oh, and I also had taken out feathers. I was thinking of putting a feather in here. Just somewhere. Can you see how nice it looks over there? Oh, sorry, I'm making such a noise with that thing. I like that. This was such a nice little packet of feathers, and I don't know why I only bought one. You know, sometimes when you see something you should buy it, and just buy it, you know. The colours were so nice. I actually like a little feather up in there. Definitely don't do clean and simple, girls. I don't do clean and simple. Oh no. There we go. Okay, we need a paper. Actually, I might cut it out with my silhouette. Just reflections in brown over there. About 4 inches, just over there, and maybe even prop it up. Okay, girls, I'm just going to, I'll stay online, so I want to just stop the recording quickly. I'll talk to you while I do it, so that I can share this